Hello, hello, hello. I'm the PaintedDog and welcome back to another episode. I believe this might be episode 30 of our new Cabela's Big Game Hunter Pro Hunt series. I hope you're having a lovely day. My day's actually quite good, thanks. Now, let's quickly go into this menu. We're doing the 75-pound trio to hunt 3 mule deer with a bow. And let's head on over there and see if we can spot anything. I think now we are hunting with a bow, so I can't really... I think let's try and risk getting to this guy. If we can at least spot the animals, then we can mark them and then walk closer. Luckily we don't have the restrictions of a previous episode where we had to hunt a specific size horned animal. In that case we needed to hunt a 6+ inch pronghorn. Now it's 3 mule deer. And usually it only counts a buck, so there. Now if I take a look at that, those boulders and I'm not going to go around that, so let's walk over here. Luckily the wind is in our favor, but I didn't get any new noise notifications, so I might be heading off. Walk up to there. There we've got the notifications. And I can just see a female there. Let's see if we can walk a bit closer. If there's more than one buck in this herd, I'm going to try and get our quotas here. In real life I won't really do that, except if there's a reason for hunting out all the male animals in the herd. But if I'm going for, let's say this is now in real life, if I were to be hunting for a pot, then I won't even go for the biggest male, the biggest animal, because we need those genes. If you're going for a trophy, then it's another story. Then you usually go for the biggest you can get. Yeah, I was a bit too hasty there. But I saw one male in that, or one buck in that herd. Only tag the females now. But I could only tag the female. So that's what happens when you're bigger boy. And grazing area. Because I might be tempted to follow up. You know what? Let's try that. Usually in this game, when you scare the animals, they run away and then they tend to circle back.
Stay alert for shifting winds. Keep downwind your target.
So we might just get lucky that they But I'm not going to let you sit through all that. I'll bring you back as soon as we find something of interest. And if you take a look now, I spotted one mule deer buck there. It's quite a distance away. We definitely need to move a bit closer. Let's see. See, the problem now is up in that direction. Oh, yard, sorry. So I don't know if I want to go all the way there. I can basically just run around. Let's at least try and get one of them knocked off as soon as possible. But it's a bit of a tall order in this type of map. I was a bit too hasty there again. I would have loved a variable by not. Or just a rifle with variable zoom. In other words, the normal rifle scope I use in this game. What I like to do on this map is to walk from one stand to the other, get into the stand, and then do a 360 survey of the area. Just to see what we have. Okay, the wind's in our favor, which is great. But now the visibility is a bit poor. I want to get a bit higher. Hopefully that connects to lungs. And hopefully doesn't over-penetrate.
Double lung shot. Excellent shot placement. Won't go far.
Okay, so that's
Hit the spine. You're either very lucky or an excellent shooter. Maybe both.
So that's a 2-for-1 special. Now we can actually see if they count the does as well. I don't think so, usually they don't. Okay, claim 2 trophies. You can actually see in game. That's a bit brighter,
Watch
so
the
it's
wind.
usually.
You don't want to get caught flat-footed if you're suddenly upwind of the animals.
Usually if it's a bit more pinkish red, then it's usually a lung shot. In real life now. Don't know if it's a mechanic in game as well, but it sure looks like it.
2 more trophies needed to complete this hunt.
I don't think this one, next one will count, but at least we found extra gear credits along the way. Where's the... oh, there she is. No. is from a bit further away. So I'm gonna bring you back. Ooh. Let's quickly see. There might be a buck lizard. The wind's not in our favor, but hey, we might get lucky. Nope. One from this herd. Or you alone?
Double lung shot. Excellent shot placement.
Bit of a waste to use these broadheads, but hey. Was walking right by, so I might as well do that. Hunting Fraser. Not the greatest, but hey. Maybe we go to this stand and survey the area before we call it we call the recording for now and see if we can find anything else. But let's first have a peek around here. Okay, a couple of pronghorn. They're so far away I can't even ping them or tag them. According to us it's 18. Nah, something else is wrong. Picking up the stand, I believe, or something like that. Or it's a bit too far away, which might also be the case. Okay, so no luck here, so I'm going to be heading off around here and to one of Okay, I'm going to head in that direction. There might be some animals there. Let me quickly show you. So let's see if we head over there, if we can find anything. Because we might be heading off from all the drinking zones. There's one about 300 meters up, 300 yards up here. If I keep saying meters, I'm used to meters and centimeters. So please forgive me with that if you are used to feet and miles and yards. Please forgive me for that, but yeah, actually yards in game. But let's see, I got the notification. This wins in our favor, but we know how that played out the first mule deer we attempted to hunt. Let's see if we can make this a bit more successful. Only one in. We still need two, so we can't be too careful now, can we? Would have loved the hide now. But as I said in previous episodes, I'm not really a fan in real life to hunt from hides close to water or sleeping or feeding areas. I'm more of a walk and stalk kind of guy. Let's get into the shade. Don't think this has an effect in game, but you might know. Might be surprised. I don't want to spook one of these dudes. Let's switch out to the heavier grain broadheads. There's that guy. I can't even ping one of the others. I'm just gonna ping that one. Don't usually shoot a bearded animal. Okay. Let's try and get this one. See if there's another buck or two in this herd.
Good shot. We don't recommend shooting a bedded animal, but you got lucky this time.
I'm going to follow up now as fast as possible so we can try and get some of the others and not lose track of them.
You need one more trophy to finish the hunt.
I'm running now as fast as I can. Let's follow these tracks over the dunes. Okay, they are getting less suspicious. I'm going to walk a bit slower now. We already hunted 4 animals now. There's a female. Don't know if it's the same herd or not. I need to change a binding of keys. Or even my recording software.
Watch the wind.
Okay.
You don't want to be caught flat-footed if you're suddenly upwind of the animals.
Because at this stage I just saw it now. As soon as I press them, it mutes my microphone. And it's the 30th episode, I believe, and I only realized this now. Good job at sky roaming there. Now the problem is that herd is right here. I believe it's the same herd. And I don't see the buck. I don't see a buck in there. Well, 48, so let's take a look until 5. We still have time. But you know my luck, usually stay very quiet. If I see 3 females. Now there might be a buck behind there, which I can't see. I don't want to risk moving now because that one is still looking at us. And now we've also got a notification from over there. Okay, I'm going to go around this again. Because it seems like this herd is moving back. So if we can get behind these boulders or rocks, we might be able to get a broadside shot on him when he walks by. Don't know if you can hear that. Look at my recording software, you can. problem is definite female is now in front, and our scent might give us away before we can see if that other one is a buck or not. Just want to roll my string back. Now, standing still. That's a problem. Okay, this was I wanted. But as I wanted to talk about this. You don't see me, it's nothing. It's nothing. You see, it's nothing, I told you. I can't really move. And there she gets suspicious again. As soon as I move now, she'll run away and the rest of the herd will join. Basically in a stalemate now.
Watch the wind. You don't want to be caught flat-footed if you're suddenly upwind of the animals.
The wind's in our favor now, a bit more. So hopefully the herd will start moving again. Yep, there she goes. Hopefully this is a buck. Just keeping an eye on that tag on in the middle right next to the compass. You see, as soon as that turns yellow, I'm going to go prone again. I don't think it should give us any problems now. We try and peek this. Nope. That's what happens in Europe, but I'm just going to go there and see those tracks are a male or not. That's what happens if you're not patient enough in the game. Mule deer. So it's a male. Definitely want to keep quiet and follow up. That's the thing I've been recognizing now on this map. You would spot the animal basically clearly, but you can't tag it. And that feels really cheaty. Not that I saw him now, but the others that you saw in this episode. Did he hear us? Because we can't even see him through that bush. There he is. Okay, she is. But I'm not on her track, I'm on the track of a buck. We have 3 hours left. Okay. Now I have to be quiet again and stand still. But she's getting suspicious again. Let's see if I can follow these tracks. If I know that he went off, looks like he went off in that direction. But now there's 2 over there. I don't really want to risk chasing him. There you go. We go blind. Might as well wait a bit now. And then we take the shot.
Lone shot. Nice and clean.
And there they head off in that direction. This would have been another adventure of this episode if we had to get an animal of a certain size. That would have been another thing, eh?
Watch the wind. You don't want to be caught flat-footed if you're suddenly upwind of the animals.
That tweet that heard there's the pronghorn that just ran away. But this is the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheerio.